Hello there, Reddit friends. Russ Whitney here at russwhitney.com. I always suggest you go there because you can see the credibility and you'll know for sure that you're getting the right answers from me. This is a good one, and I'm going to stop after this one today because I need to be fresh. You know, it's interesting, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I remember after I gained financial independence, 23 years old, had 6 properties that were generating me $1,500 a month, so it was no big deal. 4 years later, at the age of 27, now this is 7 years later, so it certainly wasn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but I hit a net worth of $1 million, and that's when I wrote my first book, which you can learn about by going to russwhitney.com. I remember doing some seminars talking about wraparound mortgages and land contracts and lease options, and it was shop talk for me because I knew what I was talking about. Just like if you're an internet, aficionado, you'd lose me in a minute. I don't know that I necessarily technically know how to do plumbing or any of that. You'd lose me in a minute. And I realized that I was talking over the people's heads. And not because they weren't smart, just weren't experienced at this, at what I do. And so I had to, I don't want to say dumb it down because that's, but just work with me here. And so there is a real way to dumb this down. So let me give a shot at this for you. We're looking to invest in a place we don't live. Well, I hope it's a multi-unit residential property that's 2, 3, or 4 units that has cash flow, not a single-family house. Don't believe anything you see on HGTV or Bravo because it's a bunch of junk. It's entertainment. It's scripted. They sell network advertising. And it is misleading a lot of people. These shows, the stars on them have 3 million followers, 5 million followers. It just drives me crazy because people are being led down the wrong path. So let me give you this simple answer. Looking for a place we don't live based on our connection to the city, the mortgage broker suggested a second home loan instead of an investment loan to lower the rate of the rate of interest on the property. What are the pros and cons of each? We talked to them for a while, talking again next week. All right. First of all, I'm going to give you the benefit and deficit. I'm not saying do it or don't. To borrow against your own home to buy an investment property, if you don't know what you're doing, it's probably not a good idea. I can give you some good answers right here that will make you safe if you follow what I tell you to do. But I suggest you go to russwhitney.com, and I also suggest this would be a great book. This is published by Simon & Schuster. It's sold, I don't know how many jillion books. It's how I took $1,000 and turned it into $4.7 million worth of real estate. But I was only able to do that after I had 7 years of experience. So it wasn't like I read this book and it all happened. This is going to open a plethora of new ideas and information for you. In fact, I offered it to one of the other people on Reddit, so I guess I'll offer it to you too. And I'm not going to read the name, but if you're watching the video, you go to support@russwhitney.com and you tell them you want this Building Wealth book. I will give it to you for free. My gift. I have thousands of them in our warehouse. And you pay the shipping and handling on it. I'm not going to pay that for you. And I'll send you the book for free. All right, so let me answer your question now. My suggestion is this. If you're going to refinance your home or take a loan against it to buy a rental property, that rental property has to have enough cash flow, positive, after tax, insurance, water, sewer, maintenance, vacancy, its mortgage, and the new loan on your house. This needs to cover the rental property expenses, and your second one should cover the loan that you're taking against your house. If you have to go negative, into a negative cash flow and pay more of a payment on your house than you're paying out, then don't do it. Get more training, get more information, and you can get a coach through us and more training just by going to russwhitney.com or support@InnerVoice. Don't risk your house. And the only way you're going to do that is you got to buy a duplex, a triplex, let's say a 4-unit building. Say you got a 4-unit building and each unit rents for $700. You got $700, that's $2,800 coming in. Deduct your taxes, your insurance, your water, your sewer, your maintenance, and your mortgage payment. If there's money left over, that's positive cash flow. Make sure that cash flow will cover the increased payment on your house. Then you got a good, safe, solid investment. So I hope that helps you. Russ Whitney at russwhitney.com, signing out.